Hey guys, it's Bill. Well, I don't really know how to start this one out. I guess I'm just one of those guys. I've been at the right place at the right time. I found some stuff over when I worked at UT, and I'm going to put these pictures on here. And again, I'm going to try to make these stories quick. I found a Civil War bracelet, 11 foot in the ground. Now, these were apartments that were probably built back in the late 70s, early 80s, and was doing a new sewer system in it. And one of the paths that we were taking with a sewer line was 11 foot in the ground. And these are dirt mounds, 10 foot high around this ditch. A lot of dirt come out of a hole that big. Rolled right off the top of the dirt mound, and I'll put a picture on there. It was a Civil War bracelet. I don't know how else it would have ever been found. I mean, it was obviously covered up during the original construction, pretty deep, and it just popped right out of the ground with a backhoe. Took him a big old scoop, and it rolled right on the ground. Cool little bracelet. I found a walking cane. It's a walking cane that the wood don't even grow here in the United States. Pretty sure it only grows in England. It's a thistlewood. It's a little bitty short cane. And what happened was there was an old building over at UT College here in Knoxville. And I was working there back in the 80s. And I knocked a little hole in a wall in one of the older buildings there, just to run some plumbing up in it. A hole no bigger than that. And back closed up in this wall was this walking cane. Just happened to punch a hole in the wall in the right spot at the right time. And I'll share that picture with you too. Beautiful little cane, but it was obviously put there. Had a bad incident over UT. Again, I just happened to be at the place. Come into work one morning about 6 o'clock. We got in our work truck, pulled down what we call the old power plant, and got out and was starting to get some stuff together. And I found a young lady. She had just been murdered. Sad situation. They had really cut her up pretty good. That's actually in a book, The Job Corps Murders at UT. I'm the plumber in that book. Sad to say. So I've seen some stuff. Just happened to be at the right place, the right time, or the wrong time, however you want to look at it. Me and my uncle, my two boys, went to Big South for it. Now, the scariest part about this whole story was actually my uncle's drive down there on those switchback curves. So anyway, we get there and we load up our gear, and we hike in down to Angel Falls at Big South Fork Trail, the end of Leatherford Trail, I believe, or one of the trailheads. And hadn't been there a few minutes. The kids were kind of getting a camp together, and my uncle and I thought we'd go ahead and go down to the water and do some fishing. So we wasn't that far from camp, 40, 50 yards, something like that. If any of us ever been up there, you'll know that one real pretty sight right down at Angel Falls. We just happened to luck up on it when we hiked down there. And so we go down there and we're doing some fishing. And my uncle slips and falls. So it kind of cuts our fishing trip a little bit short. And while he's sitting there recovering, he asked where the boys are. And I said, well, they're up there at the camp. And He said, well, I see Eric. He said, I don't see Matthew. He said, wait a minute, I see Matthew up there. I see him up there in that orange shirt. Well, Matthew was about 10 years old. He's my oldest son. And, well, he's also got bright orange hair. So, didn't really think too much about it. And I said, orange shirt? He said, yeah. He said, I see Matthew up there at the camp. So, again, didn't really think much about it. Well, we went back up to the camp because he had fell and busted his bottom real good down at the riverside. And me and the boys were going to go back down where we was at and shoot some pictures. Well, we got down there, got the picture shot. And on the way back, my two sons were in front of me. Matthew was leading. Again, he was about 10 or so, and my youngest, he might have been 7 or so at the time. I was thumbing through the pictures on the camera, and boys blazing the trail in front of me back up to the campsite, and I look up, and I see a little boy standing there in an orange shirt right in front of the trail. So I didn't think much about it. Just kind of dawned on me right quick, that's probably the boy my uncle seen. So the boys pass, and it's my turn to pass that boy, and I stepped to the side and asked him how he was doing. And, well, there wasn't anybody there. Wasn't anybody there. Boys turned around, and they both asked me what did I say? And I said, well, I said nothing. It kind of dawned on me right then that I just seen the same person that my uncle seen earlier. Well, this is an old mining camp, or area, an old mine where they didn't even, I don't even think they probably even had orange shirts back then. So, sad to say, I don't know what it was about. I went on a few sites and looked around. Couldn't find anything about a boy being hurt up there or lost or anything really bad. But saw him, Big South Fork Trail, Angel Falls. My uncle saw him, and I saw him, but wasn't scary. Didn't see him anymore the next day or so we were there. So, let me know what you think. Alright guys, never know what you're going to find. And run into out there. Just keep your eyes open. Some things ain't all that good. Some things are. Alright, thanks for watching guys.